Hello everyone, welcome to one more video here in Super Academico and Tapa Olho Azul. Channels together to entertain you all over the world. So today I'm going to speak about the work of the genius of the classical music for the cinema, for the movies, John Williams. If you don't know John Williams, so you are in the wrong channel. John Williams is the composer of at least 10 of the most known soundtracks in the cinema, in the movie history. He is the man responsible for soundtracks like Jaws, horror song, suspense song about the big shark, big white shark coming in the sea to bite you off, to to eat you, to devour you. If you don't know this, remember now. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Other song that you might recognize from his work is the soundtrack, the music of adventure from the movies of Indiana Jones. Like, if you don't know this, sorry, you are from another planet. Pam 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 pam. So, John Williams, he is known for this memorable piece of works, piece of songs that people instantly recognize all over the world. Everybody in every place in the world that has some kind of a contact with Western American English-speaking movies knows these songs, this music, because they are very, very easy to remember, and the emotional aspect of the songs are very recognizable. Like the song of Luke Skywalker looking at the double sunsets in Tatooine and looking at the future for hope and adventure. Everybody recognizes that. And other songs. You see here pieces of these songs from the movie Superman, from the series of movies of Harry Potter is also John Williams. Star Wars that I mentioned already. There are others like the soundtrack for the TV show from the 60s, Lost in Space, is also composed by John Williams. And I think the most important thing, the most memorable thing that turns us like dive into the fantasy of the movies is that he all takes a pieces of songs that are unique, are very unique. So you put that little piece of song of music, and easily you recognize that is from that movie. Like the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park. Everybody knows. Everybody recognize that song. You don't know, maybe you haven't watched the movie, maybe you just heard of, but it's something that's so recognizable, like a signature in each music, each song, that everybody connects with the emotion of watching the movie, of seeing the scene, or just remembering the emotion of that moment when you were in the movies watching Indiana Jones or Star Wars, or Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, or Harry Potter, or Superman, or Jaws. Jaws is amazing, amazing. I remember seeing an interview where Steven Spielberg, the director of Jaws, I think everybody knows him, he said that John Williams came to him with the theme song of the movie, with just a keyboard, a piano, and it was like two notes, pana, pana, pana. He couldn't understand right immediately what the meaning of that, but since John Williams explained and presented to him the idea of the suspense of a monster that you don't see coming through water to attack you. So everybody knows, everybody today, everybody that wants to put some kind of a suspense or horror or terror in the mind of someone, or remember the image of terror for the unknown, of the sea, the deep sea, and the threats that comes from the sea. Remembers that song, and it's just two notes that develop the whole song. And the introduction of the Star Wars movies. It's amazing. It's amazing how that song came to dived to put our minds into the story, like a spectacle that's coming just from the beginning. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-bum, bum. Everybody recognize that, even if you don't like the movies, you recognize that, and you see that something special is coming, because it's right from the beginning, right from the opening, and that's so special. And it's a composer, it's a musician, it's someone that probably will be in the history of music for a long time, forever maybe. Ever is a long time. But I think it's similar to the role that Beethoven and Mozart and other classical composers that put something in our minds culturally, and everybody tends to remember or tends to recognize, even if you don't know. Recognize even if you don't know the origin of that. So everybody recognize pum 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 pum. That's Beethoven. That's the fifth, the symphony number 5, and everybody recognize that even if you don't know the origin. And that's his classic. That's something that's forever. That marks history of music, of culture, of art. And I think that's what John Williams represents with his music. Other composers in the movie business, in the movie industry, are also recognized, especially nowadays with so many successfully commercial franchise like the Marvel movies. Everybody recognizes the song from the Avengers movie, composed by Alan Silvestri. It's easy to recognize. Everybody recognize that. But I think the composers, even the most successful ones, that compose one or two music soundtracks that are successful and known, they don't get close of John Williams' work, because the work of John Williams is easy recognizable in many examples that I just said, and I'll put here some other examples so you can recognize too where they came from and you didn't even know probably. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Don't forget to subscribe the channels, like the video, and hit the bell for notifications, and support the channel, share the video, comments what you think, what your thoughts, and we see next video.